Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is currently 9:45 on the 29th of December. Today has just been a hard day. I feel like the last couple of days has been hard days. Moni is going for like a really normal, clingy stage in our development, and I just feel a wee bit overwhelmed by it at times, and just with my own issues. It's kind of everything's piling up, and I'm trying my best to be positive because it's the end of the year. It's Christmas, this is a festive time, a time to be happy, but it seems to be that without getting too deep into things, my body doesn't care. It doesn't care what time of year it is, it just feels the same way, and it kind of, I feel like it's maybe been a feeling that has been here for a long time, but I just never accepted that that's what it is or what it could be. But it doesn't matter how many times I try and do better. I feel like it just counts to nothing, so it's just hard. Dave was working today, so I had Bonnie obviously, and just I thought maybe I wanted to try and go out today, at least get a wee walk, but the weather today was just so terrible and raining to begin with. And then just kind of grey and dull overall. And when it's like that, I can't find any oomph to go. I did try my best. I did manage to eat 2 meals today, so I'm happy about that. I ate a sandwich with the chicken that I made in the previous video. That just the leftover, like the last 2 bits of chicken that I had with it. Just stuffed that into a sandwich and drank some water, and then for dinner I actually made that chicken again, but instead, like I said in the last video, I didn't want to put sausage in, so I didn't. And it was like trying to find what it would taste like without this taking on that like sausage flavour. And it tasted alright. I think it's just like working out and tweaking it. It did still taste pretty nice, so I think the longer, as I've learned with cooking, is like the longer you let things sit, the more it can like absorb the flavour and the nicer things are. So I've got more chicken basically, and yesterday I got a delivery of rice, Japanese rice, short grain rice, miso paste, and I got Japanese mayonnaise as well. I can't remember what it's called. So I've got my stew, and I guess technically, like I said, I'm remembering now, because I feel like I need to sit down and cognitively think about what I need to do. I feel like that's the exact opposite of what I was saying earlier, is like I feel like I think too much. I feel like it needs to be in the right headspace, if that makes sense. It's more like where I can sit positively and quite clearly think about what I want to do, instead of during a busy time where my head's all blah, 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 and that's hard to figure out when to do. Like right now I feel like I'm at a peaceful place where I'm like, okay, I'm not stressed out, she's asleep, you know, I've done my chores, I'm now sitting on my computer desk and I'm planning on looking at recipes and just like print them out. I'm very much like what do you call that when it's like you've got a visual of like you want to write things down rather than type? It feels better for me. The action of doing that. I need to stick up some things, I think, on the wall so that I know what I'm doing and cognitively go to them in a clear headspace. But I think I would also like to figure out what I want to do with my body in the sense of fitness wise, because I feel like after obviously having a baby, it's good to like get back into some kind of shape, you know, now that she's nearly a year old, because I didn't really mind what I was going to be like afterwards. You know, I've never thought, I don't want to say I've never thought about my body. I'm always thinking about my body, but I just never act on it, if that makes sense. Right in this very moment, my head is so calm, and I don't know how it got there. I honestly don't know. I feel like it's taken me all day to get to this point. It's not stressed, it's not stressed or overthinking. It's trying to think in a calm, clear pathway of, okay, what is the next, what do I need to think of now? Instead of what do I need to think of now? You know, instead of like putting a bajillion things in the road. So I'm going to try and keep that. It's all very gentle talking to myself that I need to do. Very gently be like, okay, just going to Google recipes. It's like very specific. So it's quite funny, I just came across a book. I've had this book for a few years. I Am Fabulous. And it has my checklists in it that I wish to do, that I struggle with. Because they became like too dependent on I must do them. And I think at the beginning I thought checklists are a great thing. You know, you do a couple of wee things, you get to see what you do clearly, you get to check them off, and you see at the end of the day that you've done it. But my issue was, see when you didn't do it, and you see day after day all the empty checklists of what you've failed to do, it got a wee bit frustrating and irritating. And then I would make a checklist like for each room, each thing that I had to do, and it just became a checklist of like 100 boxes, and it became overwhelming. And then at my life coaching that I went to, they were saying you can make checklists but don't overdo it, just keep it simple. And here's even from June, when Bonnie was 2 months old. You know, I had a routine of a morning routine and my morning tasks that I wanted to do. And things I wanted to do, like what are things that I want to do in a day that I would like to start doing. I'm still not doing any of it. And this is all stuff that I've been wanting to do for years. And it doesn't seem to matter what I do. Nothing ever sticks. Never start. Or start and then you stop. And it's getting to a point where it's really frustrating. So it got to a point where if I just don't write anything out and I don't tell myself I'm going to do anything, I won't be disappointed for not doing anything. So then I just end up doing absolutely nothing. And that is the reality of it. But that is not what I'm here for. I'm not here to write myself checklists or what I want to do. I'm here to write recipes. So, and get what Hey guys, it's now the next day. It is currently 7 o'clock, and yesterday I didn't really get to finish that vlog because I think Dave came home and I just really wasn't kind of feeling it. You can tell from the kind of vibe that I was just in a wee bit of a mood. And I would say that still continued on to today, where I've basically slept all day. You know, but I have ate, which is good. So, and I spent some time with Bonnie, but I would say Bonnie has actually been taking some quite big naps because we napped for like 3 hours this afternoon. So it was actually good. It was a win for me because I couldn't be bothered doing anything and she slept with me, so we just had a sleeping day. But Daddy Bear was working for a couple of hours earlier, so he's actually just he's not too long back, and now he's taken Bonnie over to Granny's, so it means I'm getting some time here myself. and yay! You know, I'm trying. I'm just like I'm always repeating. I'm just trying. Grandpa also brought round some slices of chicken, so I'm actually going to make my miso and soy milk soup before my soy milk goes off, because there's only a wee bit of it left and I want to try and get it all used. So I guess that's what right now is going to be about. If I can remember everything that I put in it, and maybe just a wee bit extra. I don't quite have fresh carrots and stuff like that, but I think I will just use the packet of like steamed frozen veg that I was using in the last video. So let's do that. So again today I'm going to be using my Le Creuset. And so we're just going to start off with the stock. And so for the stock I like to use this, which is kombu kelp. So it's kombu dashi stock. I use one of these, and I use a vegetable stock cube as well. And a chicken stock, so a wee bit of everything. You can just get these on Amazon. Easy enough. They just come in little sachets like this, and you just pour it in. So first off, I'm just melting a bit of butter into the pot.
And then we're going to fry what I thought was leek, but it's actually cabbage. So you can throw in your leek and cabbage, silly me, with some butter. And just fry those together until it's nice and golden. Or until soft. Here you can see this is me throwing in my leek once I've realised my mistake. And I'm just letting that de-thaw and mix all in together with the cabbage. Here I'm just dicing some chestnut mushrooms and also beginning to cut up my chicken. Next you're going to want to throw in some garlic and mix it in together till it's nice in the aroma. And then you're just going to add all of your other ingredients, such as my chicken, more chicken, more chicken. You're going to want to add in your mushrooms as well, and anything else that you've got. Give everything a good mix till it's nice and soft. Then you're going to want to add in your stock and give it a good mix. Mixy, mixy, mixy. And I nearly forgot to add my other vegetables. Just add them in as well. Don't worry. Ooh. Once you've done that, add in your soy milk. I normally use a wee cup and give everything a good mix. And then afterwards, add your miso paste. I normally add maybe a tablespoon and I mix it in with a strainer. Just a note, once you add your miso paste, don't let the liquid boil, because you'll ruin the miso paste. And stir it in like this. I also added in some pepper and parsley.
So yeah, so far so good it seems. This is my first time trying to cook it in this pot, but I feel like at the beginning there looked like there was a lot of veggies and not enough liquid, but I think sometimes it gives off that effect because it's such a big pot. Like it was kind of overkill cooking it in here, but I just thought I want to use the pot. Does anybody else do that where they use a cupboard? Like they get something out of a cupboard then they forget to close it? Like, I do it all the time. So we're going to give it another wee taste just to see how it is, because I added something extra and I can't remember. You see, because it's been a couple of days since a week or so since I last made it, I can't remember what I put in it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Ooh. That's nice. I think I'll let it sit in the pot for a wee bit, turn the heat off, and partly cover it for a wee bit. And it can sit and just stew. I added some extra things into it, like this mirin, Japanese mirin, and I also added garlic this time. So those might have done something different, I'm not sure. And at the beginning I thought it was a leek that I was putting in, but I actually ended up putting cabbage in. They looked similar when they're all cut up. So I think now I'm actually just going to make myself a cup of tea, because I'm fancying something now that I've got like a wee bit of time to like do whatever I please, and don't judge how many teaspoons I'm about to put in. I'm at the point where I'm like, don't care. It's only 3, no biggie. For what am I going to do next? I honestly don't know. I kind of had an idea of maybe going on the computer and try to play a game, or looking up some more recipes, but I'm not sure how long that'll last. I think whilst I'm in this mood, I'll just try and do something. I might actually, since it's the only thing that kind of keeps my attention right now, is edit this vlog. That's what is the vibe as of such. So you're going to see me at my computer desk. So here we are. I have my tea, and also at my desk is from yesterday my recipe food ideas. Let's see how the tea is first. It's not too bad. If that was 7 o'clock, that's been 40 minutes already. Well, that's actually good timing, because I was thinking I wanted to get that made, and then, like, so that I could sit down and actually enjoy the time that I have, since it is already a wee bit later on. So here we are, computer chats again. Yeah, if I have any thoughts, I'll talk to you guys. If I don't, then no. It is now 9:46, so a couple of hours later, and I basically spent most of my time editing this vlog, which actually was quite good. I managed to get through the whole vlog in one sitting. Yay! And also, I finished my tea so quickly. Like, you seen that earlier, I'm like, I gulped it, because I had let the kettle cool down a little bit, so it meant that my tea was drinkable. That was quite nice. Yeah, so after searching for a while for a song that I like, I finally was able to find it after like 40 minutes of searching. So I'm happy about that. But then after that, I managed to concentrate on making this vlog. So I'm actually finally going to put an end to this vlog. Yay! First time doing an ending, since I tend to just stop and not pick it up. But yes, thank you for watching my vlog. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I added some voiceover to the cooking part rather than just leaving it empty and silent and just guessing what I'm doing and watching boringly what I'm doing. So let me know if that makes it any better, and I'll see you guys again whenever I vlog next. So bye!